There's something interesting about like really dense cities, specifically New York, where there's always stuff that's a block down this way and 2 blocks that way, but you just don't know about it. And like our thesis all along has been we can build the software that gives you like this sixth sense and helps connect you with the things that you can't really see that are right around the corner. I'm Dennis Crowley. I'm a graduate of NYU's ITP program, and I'm one of the co-founders of FourSquare. We didn't have an office for a long time, so this was our office. Because it was really crowded, you could basically camp in the back and buy maybe 2 coffees all day. It's bustling, so it makes you more productive because it's just full of other people that are working too. In grad school, we were specifically building apps for smartphones so that we could, keep in touch with our friends when we were disconnected from computers, disconnected from email, disconnected from instant messenger. And it was all about trying to make communication more efficient through large groups of friends. My smartphone is probably the one thing that I never leave my house without, and it's the one thing that if I do forget it, I go back to my apartment to go pick it up. Smartphones are pervasive. It's like my mom and my dad both have them. Like my grandmother's on the verge of getting a smartphone. My dad uses it religiously. FourSquare allows you to see, like once you check in, if there's other people that are in a place that are also checked in. And so he's the guy that likes to be like, hey, there's 5 people here. Let's go and meet all 5 of those people.
I use FourSquare mainly to one-up my friends so they don't become mayors. I'm Dennis Crowley's dad, and my son wouldn't let me buy any stock in FourSquare when it first came out. Don't use that one, they'll be dead. It's difficult for a dad that's not a tech guy to understand really what he needed for equipment going to school. And college isn't just about paying tuition. I'm really happy that we were able to give him the mobile technology necessary to be able to succeed. It has to be one of the best investments we ever made because he wouldn't be where he is today if Mary and I didn't buy him his first computer.
When students are going off to school, I feel the right technology is important for them to have. It's just important for them to be able to connect with the people that will influence their lives. The most interesting stuff that's going to happen in the next couple of years is what happens when all that software runs in the background and the phone is either in your bag or in your purse or in your pocket. You're not even looking at it, and it's just doing all this research as you're walking around trying to figure out what is the thing that is going to make his experience of this moment a lot more interesting.
He graduated from Syracuse and he went back to give a commencement speech. And that had to be one of the proudest things a parent could ever do, is watch your son give him a commencement speech.
The best advice that we kind of just figured out along the way is just to avoid the haters, right? Because there's always been, in the 10 years of doing this stuff, there's always people that tell us that our ideas are stupid and the ideas aren't going to work. These things that we had built years ago that only had 20 people using them have now grown up into being this huge platform that people all over the world are using. And it's great to see those ideas in the hands of millions of people. I'm Dennis Crowley, and I co-founded FourSquare to help make the real world easier to use.